Hi guys, I hope you're good wherever you are. In this one we have a Su-25 FROGFOOT Iron Curtain series in 1/48. It's a 1990s kit, so for the vintage videos, this is a fairly young kit. Even though it's 1990, we've had older. Now, what I love is we have real images of the model, and that is what I love about Monogram. My favourite is the middle, with the canopy open in the pilot. Bonus points. On the side here we have where it's made, the USA, 1990 Monogram models. More images of the real model. Fantastic. And then we have a bit of the history of the plane itself. Pause the video if you fancy a read. And again, the model. So another bonus point. The box is very battered. I'll give it a little rock here. It's taken a good hit. It's been crushed. You can see at the front here, it's been crushed here. It looks like it's had water damage, but it hasn't. It's just been hit a lot. Like, I think it's had a lot of stacking on it over time. But apart from that, it's fantastic. We'll crack it open and take a look at the layout of the kit. A vast improvement over the last kit models. If you can see by the 80s to 90s, look at this. This is a premium kit. Clears in separate bag. The sprues look amazing. It's molded in chocolate brown, a light brown. Instructions. And the decals are there, and they look good too. This is a nice kit. What we usually do, I'm sure you already know, we'll start off with the sprues. Check what fell out of the sprue bag. It says made in Korea. So I'm assuming that the kit was made in Korea, shipped over to the USA, then packed in the USA. But it doesn't say anything like that on the side of the box. But to be honest, that's normal for these kits nowadays, the new kits. Airfix get their sprues made in India and then shipped over to the UK and then packed and sold that way. I just think it's a unique way of saying it was made in Korea by putting this in the bag. But then if you're a customer going to the shop, all you're seeing is made in USA, made in USA. Funny that. Right, the plastic is lovely. Nice and flexible. The detail, the panel lines look amazing. This kit is jumped. You think from the kits from 85, and this is a 1990 kit. This is leaps ahead. But I guess it's a pretty penny. We'll bring it up and have a closer look once we've looked at the sprue as a whole. We do like to have a look at detail and anything like that. So you've been forewarned. Let's get moving. We'll start off in this corner. Look at the detail of that pilot. He looks really good. No blurredness, no melted, none of the melted look or anything like that. Got his arms there. You can see how good this kit looks. Big old bird. The detail. They really went all out. They look amazing. Just looks awesome. There's not much to be said about it. Just awesome. Look at those wheels. Nice crisp detail. No flash. Nice jet engines. The other side of the fuselage. Let's turn it over for the connecting points. We've got some detail in the cockpit. You definitely have to get your fine little brush out to paint them. Bouncing around a bit. Lovely. I hope it fits together well. Being a plane of this size. Little minor scratch there, but nothing serious. See what I mean by the cockpit detail? That's an unfortunate look. All right, we'll have a closer look now. Flip it back over. Pause if you want a better look for yourself. Sorry about that. Amazing. Very flexible. They're deep. Very deep. That's really good. This moulding is superb so far. I know this is only the first one, but you can just look at it. It looks awesome. Stands out a bit, so you think something would snap off, but they haven't. Just shows the quality. Nothing snapped off, all those dangling outwards. I know this is a vintage kit, but I forgot for a second that this was made in the 90s. I thought I was doing a Friday video. There's no logo in here though of Monogram. More detail. Fine brush. I like that. They've kept it simple, but it's kind of a nice medium kit. Moving on. This is the cockpit detail. I'm assuming here. Yeah, it's a very, what's that? Right, we'll bring it up closer. You've got your Arsenal here. This bit, I'm assuming that's going to go in the center, join the plane up at the bottom. Yeah, definitely. This kit must have been expensive. The instructions don't look that big, and the kit looks huge. So I'm hoping it explains the construction of the kit quite well. Look at number 26 with the seat belts. Look how crisp that is. Lovely detail. Here's your armaments. Cockpit detail there with a dash. Unfortunately, we get no decals for that, so hand brushing. Fine brush with some magnifying glasses. Same for this, number 25. This is throwing in some detail, I love it. Zero flash, take note, nothing. I have to remind myself this is a vintage kit and not a kit of today. Beautiful. Underneath. We'll go a little bit quicker here because it's not that interesting. Actually, saying that, in there, look. That detail hiding from me. This is why you turn it over, I guess. See here again. Look, I'm impressed. Closer look. It reminds me of Tamiya. I'm very wrong, I'm sure, but it just, I don't know. The SPRUs are giving me Tamiya vibes. No, it's just clean, no flash. very confident with this one. I mean, you've got to admit, this kit was made in 1990. And it's fantastic. The level of detail here. For number 25, look at that detail. Very small. So if you've got weak eyesight, it's going to be a bit of a headache. But look at it. Pause if you want to look at that. Moving on. The wings. I mean, if you look at a kit from 85, it just, I know I've just said this, but you look at a kit from 85, and then fast forward to this kit 5 years later, the jump is immense. Monogram, well done. When you see kits like this from a company that doesn't exist anymore, it always makes you wonder why, when others survived who ain't as good. That's my hot take for the day. Yeah, look at it. Right, we'll flip it over for the connecting points. Speed it up a bit because this is less interesting. No flash on this kit at all. Not one bit. And even the clears, I'm just looking over to my right. The clears in the bag look scuff free. Which after the couple of kits I had, I need some good clips. I really thought with this kit that the clears were going to be excellent, especially being from a bag, separated, and a youngish vintage kit, if that makes sense. But there's a scuff right there. Do you see it? I've got the micro brush, tried to get it off, see if it was dirt, but that is a scratch. That's unfortunate, not a scratch, it's a scuff. Being in the clear, I'm surprised. Number 9, was that number 9? Number 8 looks good. And the rest look good. It's just that scuff there. That's unfortunate. I'll get the micro set. It's going to be distorted because it's a bubble shape. Look at the set, look at that, that's fine. Also good. A little bit. So yeah, there's a little bit of scratches here actually. They're not the best. Do you see them slate in the light? The scuffs there. Let me see, there you go. Yeah. What about these? They're not too bad. You won't see much from them anyway because they're quite a small clear part. So number 8 is good. Scuff, and assuming they're not supposed to be like that, also scratched. I've had really bad luck with clears lately. I don't know why. Alright then, we'll move on. For the size of the kit, you don't half get a little instruction leaflet. I mean, if you look at the box and the kit, you would think it's going to be highly... Like, you'd think you'd get a bigger version than this. A book, maybe. But maybe keep it simple means less fitting issues. who knows. At the front here we have a bit about the plane, so pause if you'd like to read that. Here we have read this before you begin, in very different languages. Symbols you need to understand, and the paints you'll need. And then step 1 construction begins. Side panels. Step 2 control column goes in with the cockpit floor and the nose wheel well. Also don't forget the instrument panel. Let's open it up, pretty easier. So we go along here. Yeah. I mean, pause here if you'd like to look for yourself. That's cool, isn't it? I do this every time I get these type of instructions for people to take their time. Let's get it in shot first. That's so cool. I love it. I love that type of layout sometimes. So where was we? Was it step 3? So it all goes into the fuselage half. Then step 4, the fuselage goes together. Then step 5, nose cap and cannon. I like this. I like the way they literally tell you what it is. Engine compressor fan. Nose camera cover. This is awesome. And here we have step 9. Step 10. Getting the plane on its wheels. Very unique way of putting the plane together. Front intake. Rear engine. Wow, it is nice. The air intakes go in. Then you put your tyres, the other halves together. The strut brace. This is so cool. The wings go on. Well, they get put together, the both half, and then goes onto the main plane. And 23, turn it over. Yeah, they really packed it well, actually. There's your rockets, your armaments. The pilot, if you're interested in doing that. I don't know why it needs a step to tell you to place it in. Oh, I guess so. Here's your canopy. The scuff is there. Maybe I can hide it. Because on my one, the scuff is right there. Just where you paint over. See, that makes it better. You got your options. If you want it open or shut. 28. Then your colour scheme. You only get one. That's cool. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'll give you another chance. Pause here. And I'll turn it over. Here you go, pause here. And before you leave, you know what? All right, let's get to the final step. You don't get many decals for this kit. It's pretty basic. You got your stars, your number, and these things. And then you got this bird thing. I have no idea what that is. Anyway, I would have liked the kit for its day. Looks like it was a luxury kit, an expensive kit. They could have added some decals for the cockpit area, the dash, but that's just a minor complaint. They don't have much grime on them. I will test them before maybe I don't have to put clear coat on them. Maybe I do, but I'll test them. And if these fall apart in the water, one of these, then I will do a clear coat over them before I use them. But yeah, they're pretty basic. They look good. Not too bad. That is a nice model kit. Before you go, just to let you know, I'm doing a full build video of this kit. You'll know by the decals. Be ready for that when it drops. But so far, the kit isn't that bad. The fitting is actually quite nice. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.